Hello and welcome to the Dub in Belfast for tonight's National League Cup match between St Oliver Plunkett and Harland and Wolf Welders under 16s. Just 2 points separate these two sides in the National League, and when they last met back in September, Plunkett won by 4 goals to 2. League form, though, as everyone knows, goes right out the window this tonight, very much in the Cup. Okay, let's look at tonight's teams then. So, St Oliver Plunkett, starting with Connor Sheridan in goal, Dylan Hamill, Charlie Lowe, Casey Walsh, Dylan Rogers Duffy, Daren Malloy, Jack Gorman, Liam Burns, Darrow Kane, Connor McCormick, and completing the starting 11 is Frankie McFerrin. On the bench, Gallagher, Nan, Riley, Stitt and O'Connor. Now their opponents tonight will be Harland and Wolf Welders. It's Jack Taylor who'll be starting in goal, Jacob Wade, Montana Smith, Michael Bourdieu, Mason Taylor, Zach Thompson, Blake Mercer in midfield, Ahmed Mustafa, Luca Crooks, Hacking Ama and David Ogachukwu. On the bench it's Delgado, McNary and Ritchie. All set to go then at the Dub, home of Queen's University. This actually on the top pitch above the grass pitch where Queen's play in the Premier Intermediate League. Well, just behind there as well is the Queen's rugby pitch. It's quite the setup at Queen's. And well, it's perfect conditions this evening. It is cool, hovering around 1 degree or so. Set to get warmer tomorrow, but for now, there's definitely a cold nip in the air. So a few of the players have got some gloves on, probably for the first time this season. The two skippers will come together. Jacob Wade of Harland and Wolf Welders. Looks like Daren Malloy wearing the captain's armband for Plunkett. The two teams going to be kicking off the way they're lined up at the minute. The ref just having a word with both sets of players. We should be underway any moment now in the first of the National League Cup matches this evening. There's the final check with the two goalkeepers. Well, that's us underway. Welders have possession. Early touches and Hakim Ama lets it run out the far flank. They'll get it here, Ama. An opportunity to get the shot away. It's good defending. Ahmed Mustafa it was who looked to pull the trigger. He scored in the 4-2 defeat against Plunkett back in September. Lovely footwork there by Frankie McFerrin. Long ball then, heading towards that Harland Wolf Welders 18-yard box. The Welders, of course, wearing their traditional yellow and black colours, and well, it's pretty much the same for Plunkett, playing in the Newcastle United-esque black and white tones. Jacob Wade Ball down the line, looking for the run of Ahmed Mustafa. And again, it's well picked up. So it's 4-2, and these two sides met back in September in the National League. Plunkett coming out on top with the 3 points there, and quite strange how that league's set up at the minute. St Oliver Plunkett second in the National League on 16 points, and despite being just 2 points behind them, the Welders actually sit in 8th place in the table, so quite a bit of bunching in there. 2 points and 6 positions separating. Plunkett have a corner kick. Almost 2.5 minutes gone. Dylan Rogers-Duffy comes up to take it. No, who can he pick out? Rogers-Duffy. Long ball to the back post, and well, it found its man. Jack Gorman it was, and that's the first opportunity of the game. Not sure he was quite aware of where the Welders net was. Jack Gorman not quite looking up, and anyway, it was an opportunity. It's come and gone, with the Welders keen to play out from the back. There's a shot, and that goes narrowly wide, and I'm not sure that Jack Taylor in the Welders goal knew too much about it. Now here's the ball with Luca Crooks. They are keen to build out from the back, or Adam McGowan's side. It's good from Wade again. Runs out of play on the halfway line. Welders boss just trying to take the sting out of the Plunkett offensive charge, and Welders have it here. Chukwu. Hugo Chukwu. Definitely got the physicality in there, and he's done well. David Ugochukwu. Ref goes across to potentially take that corner flag and make it a bit more manageable for the player taking the corner kick. Looks to be some sort of metalwork attached to that corner flag setup. Dylan Hamill. Now it's Dara O'Keefe with that ball adjudged to have run out of play, and that's out for a throw-in. So 5 minutes gone in this National League Cup game at the Dub in Belfast. 35 minutes each way. If the sides can't be separated at that stage, we'll have 10 minutes each way extra time, followed by the dreaded penalties. Again, another set piece for Plunkett. Dylan Rogers-Duffy. Comes forward to take the free kick. It's a deep one. Counted 4 Welders defenders behind the ball there in a direct line. They managed to initially clear the danger. And that's a good challenge, followed by a robust challenge from Daren Malloy on Zach Thompson. Going for a foul through there. Michael Borgio gives the ball down the line to Luca Crooks. Now in towards Ugochukwu. Need to get rid of it here. Liam Burns tidies up. That'll be a throw in to St Oliver Plunkett. So, pretty breezy start to the game. Just a 1/2 chance that team header in the end from Plunkett's Jack Gorman when he headed it wide. He's conceded a free kick this time. David Ugachukwu. Mustafa looks for options. Well, they do retain possession via Jacob Wade. Long searching ball downfield. Looks again for Mustafa. Covering challenge from Dylan Hamill. Throw in to the Welders. Mustafa leaves it to Michael Bourgeau. It's run nicely to Hakim Ama initially. Here's Bourgeau. Goes past one man. Here's Ama. Shipped across there, look at Crooks. He's still going, Crooks. And in the end, anywhere will do for Plunkett. St Oliver Plunkett 0. Harland and Wolf Welders 0. Live from the Dub in Belfast. Welders will take the opportunity here to take the sting out of the game. Jacob Wade goes across. Long throw in coming up. Gets it towards halfway. Clearance from Montana Smith. That's with Ama. Plays the 1-2. Tried to feed Luca Crooks. And he was well marshalled. It's Jack Gorman looking the ball here. He may well get it. He's fouled Hakim Ama. Free kick to the Welders. 10 minutes gone from the Dub. And nothing to separate the two teams. There's Smith. Not sure the header was supposed to go that direction from Blake Mercer. Well, it's good play initially from Charlie Lowe. He looked to be bossed off it by Ugachukwu, who's using all his physicality here. David Ugachukwu. They do well. They want to throw in, I think, out the far side. Don't quite think they've done enough, the Welders, to win a corner. Hakim Ama looking for the throw. And the ball to be played into his direction. It wasn't, and instead it's Plunkett who come forward with possession over halfway. And well, the referee let the play continue there, but didn't look as if there was an outright foul. But there was an accumulation of Welders players nipping at the heels of the Plunkett player. They have it here, Plunkett. An opportunity may well come for them. And there they have the first goal of the game. And it's come courtesy of Daren Malloy, their skipper. And it's Plunkett who've gone in front here. Great build-up play. And when the ball fell to Daren Malloy, he made absolutely no mistake, guiding the ball into the far corner. And despite a pretty bright start from the Welders, it's actually St Oliver Plunkett who take the lead against the Welders at the dub. Neat tidy up from Malloy. Attempted ball down the line towards David Ogachukwu. Didn't quite come off. Oh, Daren Malloy scored in the 4-2 win against the Welders back in September. Adds to his tally. Free kick to the Welders. Stood over it is Michael Borgio. Two players in the Plunkett wall. Here comes the free kick. It's a deep one to the back post. And the header is well kept out by the Plunkett goalkeeper, Conor Sheridan. It was very nearly an equaliser. Just a couple of minutes after Plunkett had taken the lead. So Welders with the warning shot. Ogachukwu battling again for possession, this time against Malloy. Does well initially. Still going here, the Welders. Corner kick to the Welders. A decent chance for an overhead effort from Michael Borgio. Easy save again for Conor Sheridan, who did well to keep out the chance just a few moments ago for the Welders. And here come Plunkett. There's Darrow Kane. Does well there. Invites the challenges in. Wins a throw in on the far side. Charlie Lowe. The ball's all the way back with Sheridan again. He's done well in the opening quarter of an hour. That was well taken down initially by Darrow Kane. And they have it again here to Plunkett. Of course, leading here by A goal to nil. A decent snapshot there again. Well done by Jack Taylor though. The goalkeeper's continuing to excel on this 4G surface. Flicked on by Borjo. Ogachukwu gets a foot to it. Welders just need to spend a little bit more time in possession. The ball on the ground. As we see again, Plunkett 4 each forward. That's a great bit of play. Just couldn't find a teammate though. Jack Gorman. So throw in inside their own 18-yard box area. Defending decently to date. Just that one opportunity afforded to Plunkett and Daren Malloy. Made absolutely no mistake. After 12 minutes. Scoring the game's only goal to date. Quick throw in. Looks for Ogachukwu initially. Plunkett themselves on top of things at the back so far. A couple of diminutive players in there for Plunkett. Charlie Lowe at left back, and in the centre of midfield there, Liam Burns, who's giving chase here. Done well to keep this ball in. The Welders. That's terrific defending by Plunkett. What's the ref given here? It's a goal kick. Yeah, so 15 minutes until the break. That's a good evening's work so far for St Oliver Plunkett and Liam Burns. Lovely goal kick, and managed to get that over halfway. It just ran into touch, and Jacob Wade will take the throw in. Ogachukwu. He stood out so far for Harlan Wolf Welders. Of course, this is a coveted cup competition, the Under-16 National League Cup. It gives these sides an opportunity to play a bit more free-flowing football, perhaps from what they do ordinarily in the National League. Gives the management an opportunity to rotate the squad as well. They've got 5 on the bench, St Oliver Plunkett this evening. Just 3 named amongst the substitutes for Harlan Wolf Welders. There's Andrew Delgado, Owen McNary and Zach Ritchie. Tried to be a little too clever, Welders on that occasion. This is great work. Opportunity for a shot. And a second goal, very nearly. It's a great save by the Welders goalkeeper, Jack Taylor, after that shot from Darragh O'Kane. Living dangerously here are the Welders. Chose to go across the goalkeeper there. The goalkeeper, Jack Taylor, equal to it in the Welders goal. Certainly a few spectators on the far side getting a bird's eye view of the game. Welders look for options down that near touchline. Taylor, he'll look for options here. Goes straight. But he might have picked out Montana Smith at left back. And that was audacious from Dara O'Kane, showing perhaps a bit of frustration having just missed that opportunity, and he might have scored 60 seconds or so ago. That's an interesting point that neither goalkeeper seems to be taking goal kicks from their own end. It's an outfield player for Plunkett and for the Welders. Not sure whether that adds a string to your bow. A lot of the teams nowadays, of course, choose to play the ball out from the back. Choose to play specifically the short ball, which means the goalkeeper really doesn't need to possess that long kick over halfway. Shooting opportunity resisted by Hakim Ama, and in the end that gives Plunkett the opportunity to come forward again in possession. He does well this time. Ama into Ogachukwu. Well, that's a clean pair of heels if ever you've seen them. Just couldn't pick the pass there. Jack Gorman is back with Jack Taylor. Just need a little bit more quality in possession. In particular, the Welders. There's really little between these two teams. Just a bit more confidence whilst on the ball. See, slightly misplaced. Ball back to Taylor. That's a lovely first touch from Charlie Lowe. Took the sting completely out of that high ball there. Throw into the Welders. Under 10 minutes to go now in this first half. If you've just joined us for this Under-16 Subway-sponsored National League Cup game, it's a goal from Daren Malloy after 12 minutes at the dub. Separates these two. Caressed it into the far corner. Here's Jack Gorman. And that should be an easy take. Probably one of the easiest of the evening for Taylor. Not sure whether he was trying to slide a pass there in towards the 18-yard box. In the end, it looked like an extremely tame shot. Sure, it wasn't a shot, but he'll get another opportunity, I'm sure of it. Now it's a long ball from Taylor. Ogachukwu. Bit of a height mismatch there. Luca Crooks dispossessed. Good defending from Jack Gorman. His ball was a little wayward in the end. He's looking for his teammate Dara O'Kane. Nice Smith. There's a 1-2. He might get it back here again. Borgio. Michael Borgio. Might have looked up slightly earlier there. Borgio. He's lost his bearings and certainly the shot wayward in the end. What can Plunkett do? As they mount another attack, looking for the second goal here. It would add that bit more of a buffer. Good challenge coming in from Burns. Good harassing from Plunkett. A little too overzealous in the end from Daryl O'Kane. Referee has had a good game so far this evening. Particularly like the way he's gone about his business, letting the play continue. And then pulling it back if needs be to the earlier infringement. Should the team have not got advantage. It's Casey Walsh. I think he's going to receive some treatment for St Oliver Plunkett. Just taking a bit of a knock there, and the referee asking if he's okay. Perfect opportunity, of course, for both sets of players to go and get some water on board. Whether it is water these days, I'm not too sure. Could be some electrolytes in it of some sort. A bit of fixing of the captain's armband of Daren Malloy. Comes with such responsibility, of course. Skippering a team. And what a role he's played so far this evening. Is that all-important goal. The ball given back to the Welders. And clipped up towards Ogachukwu. That looked like a bit of a clothesline there. In the end, there's a yellow card. I think that could have gone to Dylan Hamill coming across, making the challenge on Hacking Ama. Might well have done him a disservice there because Ronan Gallagher's come on for St Oliver Plunkett. He was certainly in the round that challenge. So, what can Harland and Wolf Welders offer up here as we edge towards half-time? Luca Crooks has the ball. He's going to hopefully work the goalkeeper. Crooks. That was a great effort. Connor Sheridan, though, well positioned and equal to it in the St Oliver Plunkett goal. He ensures, keeps that clean sheet. Burns. Lovely turn from McCormick. Haven't seen a lot of Conor McCormick in the opening half. They've got them penned in here. Have Plunkett, Jacob Wade with the responsibility of taking the throw in to try to clear the danger towards halfway. They have done that. Here's Hakim Ahmad Mustafa. And invites Zach Thompson forward. Thompson. Bourgeois. Just a heavy touch there. Can he get the ball out from under his feet here? He did get the snapshot away in the end. Look at Crooks. But again, no way past Sheridan in the Plunkett goal. Much better from the Welders. Promising in the last 5 or so minutes. Definitely retaining possession. Smarter than they did early in the game. Ogachukwu. Bourgeois. Through ball, and the goalkeeper has to be quick off his line. Good call from him as well. Connor Sheridan. His teammates aware he was coming. Michael Bourgeois. Nice play. 1-2 with Luca Crooks. They still have it here. There's a poor return ball though from Hakim Ahmad. Not enough weight on it. That allowed Plunkett to take up possession. Here's Gallagher. They've done enough to win a corner kick on the far side. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick to the Welders. Ogachukwu trying to go direct, have the Welders to their big man up front. You can see the danger he poses. He has been pretty well marshalled, has David Ogachukwu. Long ball. Bit of a push, which was again well spotted by the referee. And that gives Plunkett an opportunity to not only take a breather, but to compose themselves. Just 20 seconds to go. Normal time in the opening half. It's been a good half for them. Welders have looked dangerous themselves at times. Well, it's Plunkett who lead in this Under-16 National League Cup game. Now we're over the 35-minute mark and did have a couple of temporary stoppages, so get to see what that results in terms of added time. Ball down the line. Mustafa had it. It's been robbed from him. Now here come Plunkett. And they've similarly lost out as Dario O'Kane gives chase. Gorman. Had to be well timed, that tackle from Montana Smith. Cover was good. And there is the referee's whistle to signal the end of the first half. Just one goal separating the teams in this Under-16 National League Cup game from the dub in Belfast. The ball running kindly to Daren Malloy. He had lots to do, make no mistake about that. But he stroked the ball into the far corner, and it's St Oliver Plunkett who lead here at half time. They lead against the Welders by 1-0. Well, welcome back to the dub in Belfast for tonight's National League Cup game. At half-time, it's Plunkett who lead against Harland Wolf Welders under 16s. Goal scored by Daren Malloy after 12 minutes. Welders will be playing from left to right in the second half in yellow and black colours, and Plunkett predominantly in black, but black and white stripes it is. Just waiting for the Plunkett players to take their positions as the referee counts the Welders players, making sure there's just 11 lining up at the start of the second half. Welders did go close a couple of times in the first half, but for some fine goalkeeping from Connor Sheridan, they may well have found a way through. So the 35 minutes, the Welders to find an equaliser, and they'll be hoping more than that, potentially a winner. Again, checks with both keepers, and we're underway again in the second half from the dub. They'll build out from the back. Dylan Rogers-Duffy it was. He's given the ball straight away to Charlie Lowe. Montana Smith. Who has it now? Nice pick up from the Welders. An opportunity for Plunkett to mount an attack. It was Ronan Gallagher who came on in the first half. Another change for Plunkett at half-time. See that number 15 Ben Riley has also come on for them. Ogachukwu. Definitely the target man for the Welders in the first half. Just holding his lower back at the minute, number 14 in your picture there in yellow. There you can see he's definitely taken a bit of a knock. Free kick for Plunkett. And Conal O'Connor, another of the half-time changes. Pierce Nan has also come on, so definitely squad rotation for Liam Burns. It's an opportunity afforded to all clubs, well, not only in the Cup, also in the league, but it tends to happen in the Cup games. Particularly good chance to bleed the guys, the peripheral guys who maybe aren't getting too much game time. Good link up here. Jack Gorman has it. Ben Riley and Jack Gorman are making yards out the far side. Throw in Plunkett. Gorman. There's 3 Welders players around him. He actually adjudged to have committed the foul in the end. Well, that's quite the clearance from Montana Smith. They can build again here. Asking a little of his teammate though. So Mason Taylor looks for options as that theme of taking the short goal kick was pondered anyway. Didn't go for it in the end. Here's Ahmed Mustafa. No way through. Casey Walsh and Dylan Rogers Duffy. Throw into the Welders. Lovely footwork. Loses out though in the end as Gorman. And a late challenge coming in by Owen Stitt. Again, another of the changes. They brought their entire bench on in this second half of St Oliver Plunkett. I often find that it takes teams time to settle back in. Free kick here to Harland and Wolf Welders, trailing by a goal to 0 as we hit the 40-minute mark. Luca Crooks will take it. Referee just making sure that those not involved in tonight's proceedings are outside the playing area. Free kick in towards that 6-yard box. Bourgeau is trying to take it down to line up what would have been a shot. Did well to retain possession. Here's Wade. And they've lost out here. Need to get men back to the Welders. Wade back to his goalkeeper. Taylor does well. Clears up over halfway. Zach Thompson. Ahmed Mustafa. A good turn, but he just showed a little too much of that ball. Chukwu. Well marshalled, and they've done well to pour some cold water on that opportunity. Yeah, goal kick. Lisandro Delgado comes on as Jacob Wade departs for the Welders. Looked like a foul throw there. Montana Smith comes forward for the Welders, still trailing, of course, to that 12th minute Daren Malloy goal. Nice touch inside from Michael Borgio. Again, he's quick off the mark, isn't he, Daren Malloy? Ben Riley asking a bit too much of Conal O'Connor. Smart goalkeeping. Well, it's head tennis in the centre of the pitch. Borgio. Oh, that's a challenge which could well merit a yellow card. So be careful here, Casey Walsh. The referee has awarded the free kick. I'm not quite sure he noted the player's number, so defending to do nonetheless for St Oliver Plunkett. Montana Smith comes across to take the free kick. Straight down the throat of the Plunkett keeper though, Connor Sheridan. Now it might run for Borgio. Strong defending from Ronan Gallagher. Looks like it'll be St Oliver Plunkett ball. And who can blame them? They're not in a massive rush to take this. Leading by a goal to nil, of course. So it's Dylan Rogers Duffy. Comes forward to take it. Rogers Duffy. Ball to the back post, and well, Jack Gorman got his head to it initially. Did receive a bit of a nudge in the back after that. The chance came and went pretty quickly. Ball inside to Blake Mercer. And he just tried the switch of play there, and not sure there was room to do it. Good battling. Well won from Hakim Amma. Seems to be a bit of bite developing in the game. Bit more of it there as well. Pierce Nan on Charlie Lowe. Free kick to the Welders. Ogachukwu. It's too much on that. Thought it had gone out for a throw in, and I think it has done. Ronan Gallagher initially thought differently, but he's going to have to take the throw from close to the corner flag. Plunkett still with that slender 1-goal advantage. And lots of support there in terms of numbers. The Welders. Pierce Nan committing the foul. So under 22 minutes to go. The Welders still trying to find a way past the goalkeeper, Connor Sheridan. And again, he's equal to that from Michael Bourgeot. Here's Bourgeot again. Looked as if he was going to shoot in the end. Probably the wrong option. The ref has given a handball on that occasion. Rogers Duffy. Well, he took that brilliantly. Gobbled it up and fired it across the 6-yard box. And that was mighty close to a second goal for St Oliver Plunkett. Great play. I think it was Daren Malloy with a first-time touch. Oh, Ronan Gallagher, first of the substitutes who came on for Plunkett. About to fire this into the box, left-footed. Jack Taylor will need to be on guard in the Welders goal. And it's into the back of the net. And the last touch was from Owen Stitt. And he's made it 2-0 to St Oliver Plunkett. Another of the subs. Plunkett have that buffer we talked about. The ball ricocheting inside the box, and the quickest to react was Owen Stitt. He nudged the ball home. And he's made it 2-0 to St Oliver Plunkett. So the longer way back for Harland and Wolf Welders. Just like it was earlier in the season, it's St Oliver Plunkett. They're in the ascendancy. And Stitt's goal adding to the earlier strike from Daren Malloy. National League Cup progression in sight for St Oliver Plunkett. Lisandro Delgado it was giving chase there, substitute for the Welders. Good run down the line, arced run from Ben Riley. Welders defenders equal to it though. And here's the goal scorer, Stitt. Plays it back to Rogers Duffy. Lovely play from him, back inside. Rogers Duffy. Too much on it there. Couldn't quite catch up with the ball there, Zach Ritchie. Gallagher. One possession there. Zach Ritchie has come on for Harland Wolf Welders. Under pressure, does well. About a quarter of an hour to go. If you've just joined us, St Oliver Plunkett scoring 1 goal in the first half via Daren Malloy. Good goal to caressed it into the far corner. And then in the second half, on 51 minutes, Owen Stitt getting the last touch. And Plunkett firmly in control now. Borgio. He's gone close on a couple of occasions. And that shot saved by Connor Sheridan just 2 minutes before Stitt's goal. Gave Plunkett their 2-goal lead. Delgado. That's with Borgio. Delgado again. That's a bit misplaced from him. Forces his teammate Mason Taylor to go backwards. Well played, and back to Delgado. Delgado looks for options. Tries the ball out this near touchline. Picked up initially by Crooks. Delgado has it back again. Nice show of the ball. Just tried a little too much with it in the end. Short ball may well have been better. Mustafa. Good defending from Gallagher. Had to be good. O'Connor. More changes there for Plunkett. Looks like Connor McCormick's gone off. She can swap subs in and out. I think it's Darren O'Kane. He's come back into the fray. That's a big switch from Mercer. Look for Montana Smith. And there's a free kick. And a yellow card as well to accompany it. Yellow card for Pierce Nan. Montana Smith with the chance to deliver into the 6-yard box. Two players in that Plunkett wall. It's over the top of them. It's very nearly nestling into the bottom corner, and well, the Welders must have got the last touch there. Okay. They're very nearly at the hour mark now. And it's looking as if it's progression in the Under-16 National League Cup for St Oliver Plunkett. That's provided they can retain their advantage here. 2 goals to the good. Gallagher. Real options down the line. Runs to Ben Riley. It's neat and tidying up from the skipper, Daren Malloy. Through into Plunkett. Again, it's all playing into the hands of St Oliver Plunkett. Longer time is taken over restarts, be it free kicks or throw-ins. That clock ticking down for Harlan Wolf's players here. Malloy, picked up then by Ben Riley. He looks for options. Ball down the line. Darren O'Kane it was who made the run. Well, looks like it's another booking for Plunkett. In any case, it's a free kick for Harland and Wolf Welders. They've done well here. Bordeaux again stings the palms of Connor Sheridan. He's been excellent tonight. His teammates have lots to thank him for. Made various saves here at the dub. Lisandro Delgado. This is good from Plunkett. Jack Gorman foraging forward out the far flank. He was well watched by Hakim Mama. Well, the ref's whistle goes, and we can get back underway on the far side. That's come back off the Welders left back, Montana Smith, inadvertently, and again it Plays neatly into the hands of Liam Burnside. Doing well to retain possession in key areas of the pitch here. Still going. Well, they look for a penalty there. I'm not sure it was a penalty. I think it was cleanly taken. Here's Ben Riley. We're looking for a spot kick, and third goal would definitely put this game to bed. Bit of a miscue from Malloy. Not like him. He's been pretty much perfect in possession for much of this evening's game. Scoring that vital opening goal just 12 minutes in. Here he has it again. Cross in, just partially cleared and taken up again by Luca Crooks. And that's a long ball, searching pass. And again, good defending from Plunkett. Just when it looked as if there might be a sniff of an opportunity for Hakim Ama. Well, there was not one but two defenders to get past. He's got it again. Ama. Ball down the line towards Ugachukwu. He's really got little or no change out of the Plunkett defensive line. Have to be commended with their game plan this evening. And who knows, perhaps they aren't finished. Here's Conal O'Connor. Last ditch defending in the end from Zach Ritchie. Corner kick then to Plunkett, who will be in no rush to take it either. Just 4 minutes of regular time remain at the Dub. Can they put the icing on this performance? So we see Jack Taylor punching clear. And then opportunity for a bit of a chase. Goalkeeper comes, doesn't get there. They still have it here, the Welders. And there is what looks like a handball. And that will be a penalty if that's the case to Harland and Wolf Welders. Ben Riley, who is adjudged to have handled the ball. Caution for it as well. So a late lifeline here for Harland and Wolf Welders. It's going to be Ahmed Mustafa who takes it. Mustafa! He does indeed score for the Welders. And that makes it 2-1. With just 2.5 minutes of regular time remaining. Confirmation, Ahmed Mustafa with the goal. Is it though? Too little, too late for the Welders. Of course, this is a cup game this evening. If they're to manage another goal, we would see 10 minutes of additional time, times 2. There's certainly plenty of confidence about how Mustafa stood up and stroked the penalty home into the far corner. little bit harsh maybe, the judgment call around the penalty. He got a decent look at it, the referee. He thought there was enough intent. And here come the Welders. Have they done enough to win? Corner kick. I don't quite think they have. Lisandro Delgado is claiming the last touch was off a Plunkett player. Inside the last 60 seconds. And a big push needed by Adam McGowan's charges. Trailing here by 2-1. Down the other end, need to be careful here. That looks like a free kick. A foul. It's a yellow card. It's Mason Taylor, I think, who's been cautioned. Now we're over the 70-minute mark. And defending to do for Harland Wolf Welders. Well, getting players back in numbers here. Here comes the free kick, which is harmless. And they'll be keen to get this back underway. Well, the Welders. Zach Ritchie. A long clearance towards the halfway line. Free kick. Well, they thought it was the referee's whistle to signal the end of proceedings. There's going to be another free kick, this time for St Oliver Plunkett. Looks like another name going into the notebook as well. So, free kick to Plunkett. And Dylan Rogers-Duffy stood over it. Surely couldn't be too long left now in tonight's National League Cup game. Well, it's a poor free kick as the ref looks at his watch. Zach Ritchie on hand to take the goal kick again, which to me is a bit over-engineered. I need to get it downfield as quick as they can. Come straight back at them though. And Plunkett holding on resolutely. There'll be a throw in to St Oliver Plunkett. Owen Stitt, scorer of the game's second goal, with the throw. And there is the full-time whistle. It's St Oliver Plunkett who progress in the Under-16 National League Cup. It was a decent affair. Plunkett had led by 2-0. Daren Malloy scored the first goal after 12 minutes. And then into the second half, Owen Stitt came on and nudged home to make it 2-0. It looked as if the game was going to end that way, but Ben Riley adjudged to have handled the ball with just 3 minutes of regular time remaining. And from the penalty spot, Ahmed Mustafa stepped up, to give it a bit of a nervous finish in the end for St Oliver Plunkett. But it's Plunkett who progress. Full time, St Oliver Plunkett 2, Harland and Wolf Welders 1.